Hi and welcome to Friday Talks, a weekly show where we talk about anything that comes to mind. As always, I hope you guys have had a nice week and a nice weekend. Mine was kind of crazy. There were a lot of things going on. And the first of them was about ILYSIA, about the video that I've been mentioning for the past couple of Friday Talks. And I finally finished it and I put it up on Saturday, I think. And it was just absolutely insane what happened with that video. It was crazy. The reception was so incredible. I was never expecting it to get as much traction as it did. Like, in the first 24 hours, it literally got over 2,000 views. Did you realize how insane that is? Like, within the first 24 hours. That is absolutely bonkers. Like, that's never happened to me before. And it had like 80 likes or something like that, or 100 something, and a bunch of comments. People loved it. And I was so just overwhelmed with like positive messages from everyone. I was really liking it. Like I shared on the ILYSIA's Discord, the developers did, in fact. They really liked the video. They thought it was super informative and complete, and that's really what I was going for. I wanted to create something that anyone who finds the game for the first time can watch and immediately be up to date with everything the developers are doing with ILYSIA. And I am so happy that I was able to get that across with the video, because everyone that watched it was just thought it was so good and so good quality and very like professional. Like, these are their words, okay? Like I am astounded, like, with all the positivity that I got from people. Like, I was never expecting, maybe a few hundred perhaps, because you know the Discord server is like over 3K members, and I was gonna post it to Reddit as well, but I never expected to get as much. Like, right now it has 6,547 views. Right now it has over 6,500 views. That is just unreal. Like, and it's only been 5 days. So this was it was published on September 12th. I'm looking at it right now. So it's been 5 days and over 6,500 views. It's like, that's just surreal to me. Like, this has never happened to me before, and this is why I'm just like so mind blown with such a great reception, feedback, and everything. And man, like, I don't know. I was just like, that day when I posted this and everyone watched it, and I just saw like the views going up so fast. I got 60 subscribers from this video alone. It's just absolutely insane, and I was just, it made my day. Like, I had never felt anything like this when it came to YouTube. I had never seen this happen, like, especially so quick. And I was really happy that it happened this way, especially with something that I never expected it to get this much attention, because it was a completely new format of video that I made, something that I've never tried before. This kind of like coverage on a game, this kind of review-ish showcasing, I guess, with voiceover instead of just talking to the camera or just playing a game. Like, it was the first time I tried something like this. And I'm really happy that I was able to put all of what I had envisioned for it in a video and make it work in a way that didn't become boring, because usually I'm actually very terrible at explaining things to people. I think what really saved me here from that was that I had like time to, you know, write an actual script that I would read while recording the voiceover, and so that made it a lot easier in that regard. But just like all the effects with the blurs and just the transitions and, you know, timing things with my voice and everything, it was very fun to create this video, and I kind of want to make more like these. The only problem is that they're very time consuming. Honestly, I had to sacrifice recording videos. If you notice, I didn't put up a video this Monday, and that's because I didn't really have time to record one, because I really wanted to finish this as soon as possible. Because again, like, the Kickstarter had already launched, it was already like way halfway through, and like I wanted to be able to put a video out before they reach their goal, so I can help them reach the goal, the minimum goal. And now they're already onto the third stretch goal. I'm gonna leave a link to the video and to their Kickstarter down below in the description so you can check them. If you're interested, please support them. Or if you can, just like share it around your circle of friends, your social media and everything, because it's man, like I really want them to succeed with this game. Yeah, it was just absolutely crazy. Like I cannot fathom like that. It just caught me off guard, really. It caught me really off guard. But yeah, overall it was just like crazy experience. Like it was insane just seeing like all this attention the video got and all of the big numbers. I don't know, it's just, especially in such a short amount of time, and so many people just really complimenting, giving me a lot of great feedback, even on the Discord server. It was crazy. It was insane. It was insane. Like the first 2-3 days that the video was just blowing up, I felt great. Like it was so good to like see your work finally get the attention that you feel it deserves, considering the amount of effort and time you put into it. Because most of my videos, they're like, I get like 20 something views, 30 something, 40 views, around that. That's like average, and like that's fine. Like I don't expect to get much more than that, because like, you know, I'm still very small, and I don't innovate that much with my videos, so like I don't expect to get a lot more than this. But in some days when you're feeling a little bit, you know, down and stuff, and you just like tend to think negatively a little bit more easily, you also look at the statistics and you go like, man, like I'm putting like my time and effort into this, and like it's not getting as much traction as I wish it could. But I'm still happy when I see like, you know, 30 views for me is great, or anything above like 25, 30, like I look at it, I'm like, yeah, it's doing well for the size on my channel, at least for what I'm used to. Like it's not very bad. So like just to see something that I put an entire week, more than that, it's actually been months if you count the amount of time I was gathering footage and really like picking the parts that I thought would be good to include in the video, and then actually putting like 1 to 2 weeks, like a week and a half maybe, into actually working on the entire video and putting everything together. It was great to see that effort, that was a lot more obviously than my usual videos, really made it to the top, you know, like really, it really paid off, basically. It really paid off, and I am very happy with the results I had with the ILYSIA video. But anyway, enough about that. Like I'm just like, that was insane, like probably the greatest highlight of my week, because I really just appreciated this, and I was never expecting. So to everyone, like seriously, all of you new subscribers, all of you who've watched the video, all of you who pressed a like on it and commented, all of you who checked the Kickstarter, and even backed it, like everyone, like thank you so very much. Like I cannot express how much I appreciate this. It's over 6,000 views in just 5 days. That's absolutely insane. And all the subscribers man, it's just crazy. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. Like this was really meant a lot to me, and I'm so happy that you guys liked it, like for real. Crazy shit. But anyway, for the next thing that happened that was cool this week is I visited my best friend. Finally, it's been forever. I don't remember how long it's been. In fact, probably the last time we had met, actually I know, it was in March. It was March, right before quarantine, before the virus really hit our country. We were hanging out, and so it had been months since we last seen each other, and I usually go to his place. We play like video games on his Nintendo Switch or on his computer, or just like watch videos, or you know, talk about stuff, or go out eat, stuff like that. It's just like always an absolutely great time, and it was really fun. It was super fun. We played Sonic Unleashed. We watched some fun YouTube poops on Sonic videos as well. He loves Sonic, and yeah, we just had like some cool deep conversations and everything. You know, just catching up. It had been forever. Got ourselves some pizza for lunch and dinner, and some cool ass snacks, some monster drinks, and you know, just had a really good time at his place. And the coolest thing is, for the first time, I drove there myself. So usually my dad would always give me a ride, but now that I can actually drive, I drove there myself. It was the first time I went into a road that I didn't know. So like I didn't know the way there by heart as I do like to work, because like I would always see like the bus or my dad taking me there, so like I would memorize the road just fine. But this was the first time I drove somewhere I didn't know the way to, so I had to use like my phone as a GPS and just kind of get a feel for it. So it was interesting to venture out into unknown roads. But everything went well, and I feel like the next time I go there, I'll already kind of know the way to go. I'm still gonna use the GPS because there's still like one or two curves that there aren't really any references that you can look at and be like, oh yeah, so in this place I have to turn left or right. So like I'm probably gonna still use a GPS next time, but I feel like at the third time I probably already memorized it. But it's also very close, like 10 minutes away from here. And yeah, it was super cool. Like honestly, and the coolest thing is, usually if it was my dad taking me there, he would have never gone to the mall with me to get like the pizzas and the Monster drinks and everything, because it's like the opposite direction that I would have gone. But because it was me driving, I had the freedom of going wherever I wanted. And so I was like, okay, so I'm gonna go to the mall first, which is like in the opposite direction of his house. I'm gonna go to the mall first, I'm gonna get us all food and drinks, and I'll come back and go over to his place. And it felt amazing, still kind of surreal. It's starting to like settle, I guess, on me that like I can drive. But it's still kind of surreal, and it feels really great to just know like I have so much freedom now. Like the freedom you feel that because you can drive, it's absolutely bonkers. It's insane. Like it's such a great feeling, and I don't know. It's just been such a good week for me. Like, man, ever since I started driving, it's just like it feels nice, you know. It feels nice, and you don't have to like I don't have to wake up. I don't know how much longer before I have to go to work, take the bus or anything, and I don't have to like depend on my dad to take me to wherever I want to go, and it's just great. Like, man, hell yeah. But yeah, apart from that, not a lot else has been going on. I'm loving Stride. I already put up 2 videos of Stride on the channel, and it's such a fun game. I play it every day on my own time, and I started getting into the Digimon TCG a lot more. The new one, I think I mentioned it on the last Friday talk, my experience with trading card games, and I've already pre-ordered my trial decks. I'm gonna play the red color, which is pretty much like a Agumon with Agumon, Greymon, Metal Greymon, and War Greymon deck, and then it has, I think it also has Biomon and Volcanic Dramon. There's a couple of like, it's just a bunch of dragons, dinosaurs, whatever you want to call them, and it's like an aggro deck essentially. And man, I'm so excited. Like, I'm planning on making videos on Digimon TCG as well, because it's something that I'm really excited about. When I played Buddy Fight, I didn't start at the beginning, but this is a TCG that I'm starting from the very beginning, which is very exciting to me. I like to like get into stuff as they first show up, and this is one of those things. It was the same thing with ILYSIA as well. That's why I'm so invested in it. And yeah, I definitely want to make videos about the Digimon TCG, so keep an lookout for that if you're interested. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for now. I'm really enjoying this Friday Talks. It's just, sometimes I just think about this, man, I'm really glad I do the Friday Talks, because it just feels like I'm documenting my life, and all the important stuff that goes in. Like, this whole driving thing, in a few years from now, I can look back at these videos and be like, whoa, dude, I felt that way when I started driving, holy shit. Because that kind of happens when I watch my old videos from 2011 to 2012, and sometimes I go watch them like, whoa, like I was this way at that time. And so I'm really glad that I'm like doing these Friday Talks, because they're super fun to do, and it's really nice to just talk about how the week was and what cool stuff happened. But it's also nice because you know that now they're documented and archived, and like in a few years you can just go ahead and watch them if you want and be like, whoa, that's cool, like this is how my life was years ago. And yeah, it's just cool. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a subscribe. That's not how you say it. Leave a like if you want, and please comment down below anything you like. And I'm just completely messing up this outro, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.